Hello, welcome to another video. On this video, it's just a quick update really of what I've been doing during lockdown, what's been going on. My subscribers will be following me and they've noticed that after a bit, I think it was lockdown day 10, it all went quiet. There is a good reason for that, we'll get around to that. The bushcraft shed is looking fantastic from the outside. You know, we've got all this kind of old signage going on. Tennant's Lager, Hudson's Soap, Coleman's, Lion's Tea, you know, and all that kind of thing. The bird box I built as well. I didn't bother doing a video about it, it's just a bird box. We're not expecting anything to nest in there, but just a little bit of a, you know, make it a bit more pleasing to the eye, shall we say. So before I really get started on this video, I just want to give a massive thank you out to the Peak Performance Centre, or Peak Performance Centre in Prestatyn. They're based just off Marine Road, I think it's Brook Avenue, something like that, just near the one stop on the Coast Road in Prestatyn. Thank you very much guys for donating the 12 volt battery, and I said I'd give you a shout out, so here it is, here's the video. They specialise, that company specialises in engine mapping, that kind of thing. It's an auto centre, but they do like services, MOTs, rolling road tests, all that kind of thing as well. Great guys, fantastic, you know, easy to talk to, customer service second to none really, even though I wasn't a real customer, but very easy to talk to. So I'm not going to mention any names, but a big thank you to you guys. I'll leave a link in the description to their Facebook page, and through their Facebook page you can actually book appointments to book your car in and get work done and that kind of thing. So big thank you to you guys, and we'll later in the video we'll see what I'm using the 12 volt battery for. Right, we've got a birthday. David, I'm not going to say your second name, but I'll give you a call sign out. Zulu Sierra 1 Alpha Delta Golf, down there in South Africa. It's his birthday today, so hoping to get this video out tonight, so it may be one day late before you see it. So happy birthday mate, all best wishes to you. Hope you're staying safe and well. Next on the agenda, we've had tripod issues once again. I've broken yet another one. I think we're on the 5th now. So the thing that the camera sits on, you can tilt them 90 degrees. Well, that's kind of obliterated. So I've drilled a hole, put a self-tapping screw in there. So now the camera's stable once again. But then the camera release, the camera sits on the tripod, and the release bit, the spring's knackered. So we're on the 5th tripod. Yeah, so, and you guys will know what I'm like with tripods. They just don't make them any good, do they? What can I say? Right, John, another one of my subscribers. Thank you very much for noticing that the fence panels have actually been painted. And as you can see, I don't know if Tigger's just there in the screen there, but we've got some pots, we're growing some stuff. The area where I'm actually sit is going to be a raised bed where we're going to grow some veg. We've got hundreds of thousands of seedlings on the go at the moment. It's going to be our victory garden, why not? It is VE Day tomorrow, and it's Thursday, so it's the old clapathon for the NHS tonight, in about half an hour I think it is. So yeah, COVID-19 has affected me a little bit when you know close family and friends that have been affected by it. So yeah, it does send you on a bit of a wobbler. Mentally, I don't mean just wobble, but yeah, mentally you have to kind of deal with it, if that's the right word. Yeah, so I know people that's affected, close family as well, and you're wondering about them all the time because you can't actually do anything about it. So yeah, so my hat goes off to anybody that's you know, experiencing it. My heart goes out to them, you know, who's experiencing people that are going through the virus at the moment. And also, you know, NHS staff, first responders and all that kind of thing, you know, St John's Ambulance, Fire Brigade. There's too many to list, first responders. If you're doing your ham radio licence, you'll know about first responders, and it's not just ambulances, fire service and all that. There's a whole kind of, got the whole genre going on kind of thing. Right, which leads us nicely into, I suppose, the bushcraft shed. Now the bushcraft shed has gone solar, and primarily it's just to provide 12 volts to charge radios and that kind of thing. I'm not sure if it's on screen, but I've got an antenna back there on 2 meters, and I talked to my local repeater through that. So I'm not going to talk too much. Let's go and have a look inside, and let's see what's going on with the solar panel. Okay, so we'll start with the battery. This wooden kind of thing on top of it is just ensures that no one puts any spades, forks, garden equipment on top of it that's metal and can arc across the 2 terminals. As you can see, we've got the 2 wires in here, positive and negative, just held on with kind of hose clips, no soldering at all, just direct contact, and I found that's the best way. The battery itself holds 12 volts, but it doesn't contain the ampage that it used to do, so I couldn't turn over a car with this, but it's got enough ampage to run what I need it to do. So that's the battery. Let's move up a little bit. Right, so here's the charge controller, really simple to wire in. These 2 wires go up to the solar panel, which is just above here. I've used 240 volts, 1.5 mil cabling, tri-core. As long as you know that it can carry 12 volts and the ampage you're working with, you should be all right. But I'm not a wiring expert. I'm not an electrician. This is just what I've done. So on this side, you have the two wires coming in, one positive, one negative. I've stuck with the blue and the brown. Brown is positive, the blue is the negative. And you wire it in. It's all self-explanatory down here. You know, this symbol says, right, that goes off to the solar panel. Next, you've got the battery. We've already seen the battery, so enough about that explained. Again, positive, negative, down to positive, negative on the battery. This side, this symbol here, which is a bulb, means the load side of the system, where you're going to be taking your output from. So again, same cabling down to the load side of the system. And I'll bring you in now, and let's have a look at what I've actually done for the load side. So here's the load side. All I've simply done is bought a marine style cigarette or cigar lighter, similar kind of thing you'll find in your car, in most cars, but you can actually buy them individually on their own as a unit. So here we have the charging unit for the Bofang UV5R radio, and if I plug this in now, we should see a red light. There we go. So that's all good, all ready to charge. Primarily this system that I've put up in the bushcraft shed is for communications and for charging stuff. So I've also got one of these jobbies, a USB, so that can be plugged into there. We get a nice red light, tells us everything's working, and then we can charge phones up or whatever. Because it's USB, we can take that out, put whatever USB device we want to charge in there. And also, don't know if I've got it to hand actually. Oh, there we go. On the UV5R radio, you get something called a battery eliminator, these are called. And so we can plug that in there, and then we can plug that into our radio, and we can work simply just using the power that's stored in the 12 volt battery. So yeah, the bushcraft shed seems to be going a little bit greener, and that's pretty much it for this setup, for the solar panel setup. So other things I've been doing, I've built these 2 antennas. One works on 70 centimeters, one works on 2 meters. Originally I built these antennas and a yoke system so I could start working satellites. you know, talk to other ham radio operators through satellite. The yoke system didn't quite work for me, and we'll go into that in a different video, but obviously, you know, I've kept myself busy. This one is made out of I think it's 2 crutches for the actual beam, and then for the elements and the directors and everything, I've just used some coat hangers. This one, the 70cm one, is built out of, I can't remember what the beam's built out of, but it was a bit of scrap metal basically, and the antennas themselves, the elements themselves, was made out of a garden fork, a garden rake, should I say, garden rake. So that's that. More about them on a later video when I start talking about working satellites. So yeah, you'll agree with me that the bushcraft shed is looking a lot better from the outside, with all the signage and the topiaries and all that kind of thing. We have got some stuff, some rubbish to get rid of down the side here. Not quite sure what we're going to do down there yet, but 2-ton skip should sort that out, no problems. Just touching base with you guys. This video is all about just touching base with you guys and let you know what's been going on. So yeah, that pretty much rounds it up. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, it does help the channel out. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down. If you're going to give me thumbs down, get in the garden, do a bit of gardening for a change. We can't go camping, let's do something else. Till the next time guys, thanks for watching.